Okay. It was doable back then too, if I had to say. Yeah, I just had to play really good, right? I just had to not make mistakes. Oh, it shows Berserker gravestones on the map now.
You know, Freyr loved to breed Gulan pups in Vanaheim. I wonder if these two are the descendants of the Gulan he brought here long ago.
That explains how they got to the desert. Another gift for the Dark Elves.
Wait, shouldn't I be getting loot from these blue things? Hold on. No? Maybe I already got the loot. Thought I remembered getting something from those.
So, Freya, how did your brother manage to accidentally discover the source of Bifrost light?
Alright, I'm gonna let the
By
story
doing
finish.
what he did best. Wandering around in a veritable herbal stupor.
Brother, wait. Do you notice that?
A gravestone. No doubt a berserker awaits.
No, I was letting the story finish.
Yalti the Stolen.
You are nothing!
Ugh, I was too late with the dodge.
You are nothing!
I dodged too early. Oh! You jerk. Yeah, I'll use my stone, then I'll buy another one. That was close to a one-shot. And then I died again immediately. Dang it. Dang. That was almost first attempt.
Yalti the Stolen.
Oh my god, stun, come on! Are you serious? Just trying to get that last hit in. Stop it.
This kingdom, Clara. You once lived there.
Before I shacked up with the Aesir, aye. Another of my spectacular failures.
In capturing these spirits, you seek redemption.
I just want to send these bloody monsters to hell where they belong. Wouldn't exactly call it redemption, but I know I'll feel better once it's over.
Okay. Where's my doggos? Alright, do need to buy another redstone. Okay, let's see. Let's go here and then we'll port to the other thing.
How did your brother manage to accidentally discover the source of Bifrost light?
By doing what he did best, wandering around in a veritable herbal stupor. And he managed to wander from the World Tree directly into the Lake of Souls. The elves have never seen anybody come out of the lake before, so it got some attention.
Oh, that is bloody hilarious.
I don't know whether he worked his charms at that point or they just assumed him to be a great deity. But of course, he hadn't made this journey in search of responsibility, so he didn't stick around long. Still, the legend of his manifestation was passed along through the ages. It even endured after the Great Division, remembered by Light and Dark Elf alike. So when at last he returned, he was uniquely situated to gain the trust of both sides and help to create a truce. The problem was, both sides trusted only him. So the peace could only last as long as he stayed around to
Didn't
keep
Luna
it.
say she had a shot? Yeah, I'm about to go
And
there.
with the long war dragging on without an end in sight, I suppose making any kind of peace was an irresistible notion for him. Even if it meant having to rule.
Light of the Seven Stars says, of all the games I've played, Elden Ring reminds me the most of Guild Wars 2. Would you agree? Absolutely not. I fully cleared Elden Ring. I killed everything in Elden Ring, including the DLC. Great game. Do I think it's just similar to Guild Wars 2? No, I do not.
Brother, I've been meaning to ask. Your homeland. I'd heard the gods there wielded every flavor of power you could imagine. Lightning, fire, the whole lot.
As did I, for many years.
Oh, any chance you could recall some of that magic?
No, I have tried.
Magic is bound to the earth. When your homeland died, your powers probably went with it.
Well, probably for the best. Let the past stay in the past and all that.
Okay, so I was waiting on them to finish, and then I was going to teleport to the other portal that is in this same area. Where is Alfheim? That one. And then go to... Oh, dang it, it doesn't show the blacksmith icon on this screen. One of these two down here had the smith next to it. That's what I was trying to go to. I hope it's this one. Yes, okay, cool. Went to the correct one. This is what I wanted.
Thanks for collecting that.
Alright, so special items.
And what about Freya? What do you need, handsome? Want to talk for a spell? Oh, good timing. Remember that thing I said you was gonna want to see?
Mm-hmm.
You better go feast your peepers before it's over. Hell of of job you did at Ragnarök, General. Wish I could have been there to see you and Sindri take down Thor and Odin.
That is not what happened.
Yeah, maybe not, but it's the story I like best. Important thing is, Odin's paid in full for what he did to Brock. I know it doesn't fix what's broke, but it ain't nothing.
Okay.
Wait a bloody moment. Is that?
Thor's hammer. And his daughter.
When she said
I'll
she had
make
something
you
to
proud,
find, is this what
Dad.
she meant? Okay.
Well, good for her.
So she's got Mjolnir now. That's not concerning at all. Alright. Map. Next unfinished business. Wait, is that it?
Mimir, there's something I wanted to ask you about. Hildisvini told me about your visit to secure Hel's army, but was reluctant to elaborate when it came to negotiating with Hrassfelder.
Ah, yes. Well, I can see why he'd hold off on such a subject until he saw if we survived the battle.
Amir, what exactly did you promise the large bird?
Oh, nothing too horrifying. It's just that she'd like to retire.
Retire? Hel's Eagle wants to retire?
Indeed. And don't ask me what she expects to do with her free time. I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Can she even do that? Not be Hel?
Apparently so. She just requires relief. Someone else to step in and become Hel, as it were.
Not exactly an office many would wish to
Is
occupy.
Mimir gonna do it?
Aye. Terrible weather, infinite hours, and the possibility of unleashing terrible mischief on the realms if they're careless. Or worse, if they aren't completely trustworthy.
But if she were to leave without a replacement?
Complete chaos, yes.
Well, I'm sorry I asked.
So is Mimir going to step in to give the bird a vacation?
More bloody Draugr. Another Draugr!
It's rage to take out the odds.
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
Oh,
That Draugr
What of her?
reminds me of tales of a cruel empress. One too angry to die.
We will see.
so it seems like they're implying that each time I go to one of these holes, to the Draugr holes to close it up, that it's the same Draugr boss coming out. It sounds like what Mimir's getting at. Alright. Okay. That is done. There's a nether berserker gravestone on this map? Huh. I thought they were more scattered out
I
than
wonder,
this.
how'd these two pups end up yoked to the sled?
Ever try flying in a sandstorm? I imagine Freyr showed the Dark Elves that Gulon could be trained to pull a plow. They must have found new uses for them once the sandstorm arrived. I imagine they're now bred to aid in traveling the surface.
She's like, ever tried flying in a sandstorm? Mimir's like, lady, I don't even have legs.
The Berserker gravestone. Prepare for another fight.
Alright. Here we go.
From under the cruel.
Oh, they've got friends.
I fire of you! Keep me waiting.
Left side, brother! Find you! Incoming! Killer! All right?
So I need to be able to take down those projectiles, but that involves weapon swapping, which does not feel very smooth in this. Hey, China Mag, what's up, HK?
Come under the crow! Dagger the cold, bitter, right.
King's Roll, rise again! I'm tired of you!
Thought I was rolling there. Shoot. I thought that you could block the projectiles. Yeah, it would be a little easier if it was just like mouse over the projectile and hit one key, but I have to mouse over the projectile, hit a button to get the axe out, hold control to go into aiming mode, and then fire. So it's 3 clicks in order to shoot a projectile, not 1. And because it's 3 buttons, that makes it difficult to do while also dodging and blocking and parrying the other
Come
chick.
under the crow! Dagger the cold, bitter, right. Right side, brother!
What? I was dodging that.
I'm staying down! I'm tired of you! I'm tired of you!
Well, I couldn't even see those projectiles. Those projectiles that she shot from behind the other lady that just passed through her, that was pretty cheap. The bars switched again. Yeah, sometimes the melee one's health is on the left, and sometimes the melee one's health is on the right. Hello, hello. Hi, X4.
From under the cruel, dagger the cold, and bitter pride.
Tire of you! The Alpha! Tire of you! Tire of you!
That's one. Oh. Okay, that's a one. Not doing much damage. My health's full though. Let's end the rage early.
I'll have your head!
Ah! My neck stop!
I dodged too early. Oh my god. No, I'm trying to hit the projectile that's passing through them, but I can't because they keep body blocking it.
One more to go.
Oh man. That, I don't know that I would say that that's the toughest Berserker so far. I can't remember which one it was, but there was one that took me like 10 or 20 tries. And this took me like 3 or 4. But this was definitely challenging because there's 3 of them.
Really a king. Just called himself one because he killed the previous king.
Someone you knew.
Aldis. A kind man. A trusting man.
He trusted this usurper. This Rolf.
No. Aldis trusted me. And, fool that I am, I trusted Rolf.
So now you seek revenge. A dangerous path.
You're one to talk.
I am an authority on the subject. You would do well to listen.
What's the RTS this evening? Empire of Ants. It's an RTS plus a few other things, but it's a very interesting game. It intrigued me. Like, imagine if you had a really, really fancy camera and you were looking at, like, ants, like an ant colony. But you're controlling that colony, like building it up and stuff. Not quite like Factorio, but kind of like a city builder. But like it has really high levels of realism, and you can fight other stuff and stuff like that.
If you wish.
It looked very unique.
I preferable to silence at last.
So I'm gonna be trying that tonight. Hang on.
I'm
When I hit I for inventory, I did not want it to open the codex. I don't know why I did that.
But since you mention it, there has been one on my mind of late. It goes back to my earliest days, when I had little more to do than observe the mortals who passed through our forest.
I need to get that one.
One summer, a local laird of renowned eccentricity chose to sequester himself with a small coterie of kinsmen and followers. The aim of their woodland retreat was to achieve enlightenment through study and discipline. They took oaths to brook no distractions until they became wise men.
Distractions.
Aye, women, drink, mostly women. As you can imagine, things deteriorated quickly. By autumn, tempers were frayed and wisdom remained in short supply. One day, I watched as the laird and his brother took their hunt. There they found, at the banks of a river, a lady as fair as any they'd left behind. She pleads for their assistance for fear the currents would carry her off if she tried to cross. The laird doesn't miss a beat. He hoists her onto his shoulders, carries her across, sets her down, doffs his cap, and fords back across to his brother, who is dumbfounded, can't even bring himself to speak. The day stretches on, the laird carries on hunting, and his brother quietly gnashes his teeth down to powder. Finally, the dam breaks. "Brother," he cries, "how could you do it after everything we've sacrificed? How could you break your vow like it was nothing, carrying that lass on your shoulders like you were a Shetland pony?" The laird just smiles. "Brother, I set that lass down across the river. 'Tis you that carries her still." Oh, I got a chuckle. A rare day indeed.
Wait, oh my god, what is that health bar? I thought this was just some dude.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Oh, his knee! Oh, his head! Oh, his face! Those all look painful.